Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. And in this video, I will explain about routing static tree router. This is topology sign I use for this configuration. And the configuration steps. Configure the IP address of the router. First step, login with MAC address router 1, click connect, and check the interface on the router used on router 1 with the interface screen. And as you can see that here I am using Ether 1 and Ether 4 because there is an R running symbol. Then configure the IP address according to the one in the topology for both interface, namely Ether 1 and Ether 4, by using the command ap address at address 172.16.10.1/24 interface Ether 1. Press enter, and for Ether 4, IP address at address 192.168.1/24 interface Ether 4 and interface Ether 4. Press enter and check the result with IP address print. As you can see that the configuration of added an IP address has been successful. Next, configure IP address on router 2. Move the cable LAN to Ether 4. Login with MAC address router 2. Check the interface on the router used on router 2 with the interface print. And we can see that here I am using Ether 1, Ether 2, and Ether 4 because there is an R running symbol. After that, configure the IP address according to one in topology, namely Ether 1, Ether 2, and Ether 4 by using the command ap address at address 172.16.10.2/24 interface Ether 1. Press enter, and for Ether 2, use IP address 172.16.1/24 interface Ether 2. For Ether 4, use IP address 192.168.2.1/24 interface Ether 4. Press enter and check the result with IP address print. As you can see on the display that the configuration of adding an IP address has been successful. Next, configure on router 3. Move the cable LAN again to Ether 4 on router 3. Login with MAC address router 3. And check the interface on router used on router 3 with interface print command. In here I use two interfaces, namely Ether1 and Ether4. Next, configure the IP address for Ether1 and Ether4 by using the command IP address address 172.16.20.2/24 interface Ether1. For Ether4, use IP address 192.168.3.1. Press enter and check the result with IP address print. Next, I will do a static routing configuration. Move the cable LAN on router 1. Next, do a static routing configuration and login with MAC address router 1. Configure the routing on router 1 to client router 2 with command iproot at address iproot at dst address 192.168.2.0/24 gateway 172.16.10.2. Next, routing configuration on router 1 to router 3 with iproot at dst address 172.16.20.0/24 gateway 172.16.10.2 with gateway 172.16.10.2. Press enter. And for client router 3, using the command iproot at dst address 192.168.3.0/24 gateway 172.16.10.2. Press enter and check the result iproot with command iproot print. It can be seen here that the iproot has been successfully created and with status flag IS, which means active static. This IP address Next, I will do a configuration routing on router 2. Move the cable LAN to ether 4 in router 2. Login with MAC address router 2. Configure the routing on router 2 to client router 1 with command iproot at DST address 192.168.1.0/24 gateway 172.16.10.1. Press enter. Then do routing configuration on router 2 to client router 3 by using iproot at DST address 192.168.3.0/24 gateway 172.16.20.2. Press enter. After that, check the results with iproot print. As you can see that there is AS flag on the IP address, which means the statically generated IP route is active, while the ADC flag means that the IP route was automatically obtained and is active. Next, do a configuration routing on router 3. Move the cable LAN to ether 4 in router 3. Login with MAC address. Click connect. Configure the routing on router 3 to client router 2 with the command iproot at DST address 192.168.2.0/24 gateway 172.16.10.2. Press enter and do the routing configuration to router 1 by using the command iproot at DST address 172.16.10.0/24 gateway 172.16.20.1. Press enter. Next, configure the IP routing for router 1 to client. Configure the IP routing for router 3 to client router 1 by using the command iproot at DST address 192.168.1.0/24 gateway 172.16.20.1. Press enter and check the result with iproot print. because here the status is still as and inactive, which means there's a false IP configuration. And I will remove the IP address number 3 with command IP root remove number 3 and enter the IP root again with command IP root at DST address 192.168.2.0/24 gateway 172.16.20.2 and 20.1. Press enter and check the result again with IP root print. As you can see that there is an IS flag on the IP address, which means the statically generated IP root is active and static. Next, do a testing on router 1. Move the cable LAN to router 1. Next, I will do a ping on router 1. Login with MAC address router 1 and click connect. Do a ping to router 2 with ping 172.16.10.2 and the result is replay. Next, ping to client router 2 with ping 192.168.2.1. Press enter and the result is replay 2. Next, ping to router 3 with ping 172.16.20.2. Press enter and the result is replay. Last, do a ping to client router 3 with ping 192.168.3.1 and the result is replay 2, which means the router has been connected to router 2, client router 3 and client router 3. Next, I will do a ping on router 2. Move cable LAN to Ether 2. Move cable LAN to Ether 4 in router 2. Login with MAC address. Do a ping to router 1 with ping 172.16.10.1. Press enter and the result is replay. Next, do a ping to client router 1 with ping 192.168.1.1 and the result is replay 2. After that, do a ping to router 3 with ping 172.16.20.2. Press enter. The result is replay. Last, do a ping to client router 3 with ping 192.168.3.1 and the result is replay 2, which means the router 2 has been connected to router 1, client router 1, router 3, and client router 3. Last, I will do a ping on router 3. Move the cable LAN to Ether 4 on router 3. Login with MAC address again and click connect. Do a ping to router 1 with ping 172.16.10.1 and the result is replay. Next, ping to the client router 1 with ping 192.168.1.1. Press enter and the result is replay too. After that, do a ping to router 2 with ping 172.16.20.1 and the result is replay. Last, I will do a ping to client router 2 with ping 192.168.2.1 and the result is replay, which means the router 3 has been connected to router 2, client router 2, router 1, and client router 1. And that's all video from me. This configuration routing static 3 router has been finished. Thank you for watching. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.